So first and foremost, what I would say to somebody who is taking up the game, what you should say to somebody if you're going to coach your son, daughter, grandchild, partner, these are the things I would say to you. Get a grip on the first three letters of school. So what do I mean by that? Well, the first letter is S. The most important thing when you're starting this game off is you get a swish. As loud as you can. A real loud swish. How loud the swish is defines how fast the club is going. How fast the club is going is the potential for how far you're going to hit the golf ball. If you ask anybody who plays the game, that potential is very important and you must get that at the start. So even if you fresh air the ball, even if you top the ball for 2-3 months, you're better off building speed at the start, and the louder that swish, the more power you're going to have. Now what you will find, and this would be generally going long will not give you a big swish. You're better off working with a short swing at the start to get the speed. So definitely better with a shorter practice swing and then a normal length golf swing. That will give you more power, but you must get that swish going. Okay, second letter was C. So SC, the C stands for chest. The worst piece of advice you can tell anybody in the game of golf is keep your head down. Keep your head still or anything like that. So how do we get a hit down on the golf ball? It's by using our chest. So when we swing the club, we never want a situation, we really never want a situation where we dip our chest in the backswing. People who try and keep their head down have two options. They'll go down, and if they go down, they've only one place to go, and that's up, and they'll top the ball or fresh air. Okay? Yes, we'd like to keep a nice even level with our chest. It's not so bad to lift as long as this hip doesn't lift in the backswing. Okay, so it's not the end of the world if your chest lifts up or your head lifts up a little bit, but you certainly don't want to lift this part here, the hip. You don't want to lose that angle. Okay, so we keep our chest in a nice place, but the key with the chest is that when we start our downswing, we get pressure down on the golf ball by our chest going down. Our head drops down, and as you come into the golf ball, your left shoulder goes up, everything extends, but watch, your chest still stays in it. Your chest, especially your right side, stays down through impact. Okay, this is how you put pressure down on the golf ball, which gets the strike. This last thing, the H, this is guarantees, does you no harm, and will improve every shot you hit for the rest of your life a little bit. And the H stands for hold your finish. So all good swings you'll see people pose, but you need to pose on all shots, especially the bad shots. Make it a habit. So whether you're chipping, whether you're putting, whether you're hitting an iron shot, a wedge shot or a driver, we want you to pose for 2 seconds, especially on practice swings. Now, a young fella, he'll pose like, and he'll be right underneath here, he'll have the club pointing to the target, he'll be like Rory McIlroy, which is the best finish in the game, really posted up there. But that's quite a bit of strain on my back. So, as you get older, here is good enough. You know, anything posted up on that left side, anything up here is a good finish. It doesn't have to be that full wraparound finish, just as long as we can hold it and feel balance there for a couple of seconds. Very important. By being able to hold your finish, it means you've worked properly in the backswing and the downswing. We don't want to finish, which a lot of people will finish like this and then hit a bad shot and they'll be losing their balance. We always want our finish. We'll talk a little bit more about this later, but we always want our finish posed up there like that.